Hey everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire. I'm the owner and creator behind CL Vintage Finds, and this is Thrifted Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. I hope it's your favorite day of the week. I have a pretty good little haul for you. A couple of these things I've had for a couple of weeks and I kept forgetting to show you, but there's some pretty cool stuff. I hope you guys are all doing well. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, first up, some of you may not realize my love for Luminara candles. To me, there's just nothing quite like them. And I was able to score 2 of these rechargeable stations for the candles, along with a bunch of tea lights. And if you don't know what Luminaras are, hopefully you can see. Yeah, there you go. They burn like real flameless candles. They have like magnets on the little flame things, so they flicker and they look like real candles. And these are rechargeable, and I got a ton of them. 2 bases, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 candles. So I'm pretty psyched about that. So that's that. Next up, I got a couple. You guys know I actually collect these. They're Swarovski crystal animals. I have a bunny that I've had for years and years since it first came out. And then I think I scored another one last year. And now I got a 3rd one. I think my bunny might have a broken ear. And this guy's a little bear. How cute. So I got those, I think, at an estate sale. And I'm really contemplating starting to sell on eBay again. It's been a long time since I've done that. It's just a lot, you know, you gotta, once you're in the flow, but with everything else I got going on, but I really need to start selling more things. So, and you know, moving some merchandise. I've really kind of not done the things that I wanted to do this summer. This is a Yadro. I looked it up to figure out how to pronounce it for sure. It's spelled, I think, L-L-A-D-R-O, but it's pronounced Yadro. It's a Spanish company, and they make lots of like little figurines. The estate sale that I got this from, they were totally poodle people, and I just think it's beautiful. This one retails, well, on eBay for over $100. So I really think it's cute. And this one will be available for sale if anybody's a Yadro collector or a poodle collector. And that's just it. I've had a lot of people, I've been posting on Marketplace, and I've had a lot of people reaching out to me wanting me to ship, even though I say I don't ship there. And I like the, like at least with eBay, and I know if you go through the system on Facebook, it's the same. There's some protections for both parties, but these people that just want me to randomly ship, it just makes me nervous that it's a scam. Okay, there's 3 of these, just, you know, not real wood, but tags. Sometimes I like making these over, you know, especially at Christmas, and decoupaging them or something, and you know, attaching them to certain things. So I got those. These are little bunnies. These came from my secret shopper. Super cute. I wasn't able to find any information. I did try to look these up today to see if they're any specific manufacturer or anything like that, and they are not. So they're just little, probably porcelain rabbits. So that's that. Okay, I got this little stack when I was out with my friend over the weekend. This is all Liberty Blue. I've never seen these before. These particular pieces are described as coasters. They're about 4 inches. I did look them up. Let me see if it says what they are on the back. I didn't look at that. I don't remember. No, it just says historic colonial scenes. I might be able to figure it out from the other images, but I only have 2 of the coasters. And then a bowl, which is Mount Vernon. Oh, that's probably what that one. Nope, it's not. Maybe that's Mount Vernon. I don't know. So, and I think I only have one other of these bowls, I think. This is a couple of the Monticello, and I have a lot of these, but these came in a set, so I had to take them. And then one Betsy Ross, and I have tons of Betsy Ross as well. In fact, somebody had reached out to me about a bunch of Liberty Blue plates they wanted, and I had everything that they wanted, but it wasn't until the last minute that she then told me I would need to ship, and I just don't want to ship them. Okay, these are some pieces. This looks like it was probably a shot glass or something, but we thought this would be pretty on my garden flowers, like as a little pistol. I'll tell you what, this plate, my friend Michelle was with me when we went out and about over the weekend and downstate, and we bought 3 of these plates. That's all they had. They look so pretty with garden flowers, but you can see if you know, it's hard with the tags on them. It really does detract it. But this one is so pretty in person, especially for a flower. And then she got me this bowl as a mushroom top. And then we also got some just little salt cellars at a little thrift store, because we thought those would be pretty pistols as well on some flowers. And I'm going to be making some flowers for Michelle. So that's that. And my allergies all of a sudden are starting to kick in. This isn't a huge haul, so this should be pretty quick. Yeah, there's only a few more items. So these, I don't know if, these are originally from Home Goods. Look, they're just so pretty. This is exactly something I would make. There's music notes and like lots of typography and little eggs. So hopefully I can come up with something even cooler and sweeter to do with those come spring. Then I was really reluctant on these, but Michelle said she was confident I could make them over, because we both really like the center image. But somebody did paint these, and they, you know, didn't do a good job with their lines, and I just don't know if I can fix that. I can try, but I thought they were pretty, and they just need a little makeover, and I think they'd be, you know, I kind of like them as they are, but the paint job is just kind of bad. So, I don't know, maybe I can just distress them back and have it be a simple makeover. Hey, and just so you guys know, I also record my intros for my DIY videos on Tuesday, so I'll be wearing the same thing. And hopefully, you know, my last one did okay, but not as good as my typical videos did, so maybe it just takes a little time to get some traction on the DIYs. So please, you know, if you get a chance, if you don't want to watch them and learn how to do DIYs, just watch them in the background while you're doing other things on the computer, just so I get some views. And definitely, oh, I might as well say this while I'm thinking of it. Don't forget, please subscribe, ring that bell, give me the thumbs up, and definitely drop me a comment. Let me know which item is your favorite. I need all the engagement that I can get. And, you know, let me know. Just let me know. All those things. Share, that's awesome. I thought this was beautiful. This is not marked, so I don't know where it originally came from, but there was a, I mean, even Walmart, I think, had things like this last year, but they were kind of expensive. So I just think it's so pretty. I like it as is. You know, I love wood. I think it's real wood. It feels like real wood, but it could be like a resin or something. And not to be outdone, 2 little ones. So, you know, they remind me also of like Pier 1, or I don't know, a lot of, you know, a lot of the shops, one store has it one year and then people sort of follow suit. Okay, next up, 2 rolling pins. I might refinish the ends of this one. I don't know if it's meant to be decor only, or if you would put this pattern like into a pie crust, which I think would be really pretty. But you know, I don't know. I just think it's pretty. It's kind of grody. It needs to be cleaned, but it is what it is. Okay. This I love. This is a very heavy marble rolling pin. I've sold these before. I don't think I would do anything with it. It does have this base that says Gourmet Kitchen. Love, love, love. And I think it's great. So, like I said, I have sold these before. They're great because they're cool and because it's a natural anti-stick, all the things. So really cool. That might just be a flip. I don't know. I'm really gonna start toning back on my purchases because I've got a lot of stuff and it's starting to get overwhelming. I'm organizing this week and I'm realizing I really need to tone down the acquiring items, tone up the making over and upcycling items, and coming up with a way to you know, sell online and ship as easily as possible. That's what I always liked about eBay. For the most part, I could throw everything in, you know, the mail priority boxes, so it was super easy. And if I can do that, I would continue, but it's just so expensive these days. Okay, last up, I knew that this wouldn't work for my Santa, which I'm still looking for a vintage frame. None of mine will work. This is so close. It's really got some great detail. It's a beautiful vintage solid wood frame with great details. I might be able to, I was playing around with it this morning, like if I created some kind of, I don't know, mat or edge around the poster. But the thing is, since this doesn't have glass, I would have to come up with a way to decoupage or something the image onto like poster board or probably foam board to get it to attach. And the poster itself, the Santa thing, is got like a shiny finish, and maybe if I do some more research, I still haven't been able to figure out how to you know, decoupage without it being really, I don't know, not awesome. I really like my decoupage to have a nice finish. I don't mind a couple wrinkles here and there, but that doesn't just wrinkle, it warbles, like, I don't know. And it's not attractive. So I love this frame. Like I said, the sides are perfect. It's just a little too tall. I mean, another thing I could do is maybe cut it down just a little bit and make it work. You know, that's an option. I do have, yeah, I'd hate to do that and wreck it. So I don't know. I'm going to think about it. And that's everything. I don't know. I did some, this is kind of short, so maybe we'll go out and we'll do a little bit of a garden tour for this last bit. I did a lot, not all, but I did a lot of weeding over the weekend. So let's head out to the gardens and take a look. Okay, we're back by the back of my property, and here's some hydrangeas. This plant generally most years gets like no blooms at all. I would say most years I get 0 blooms, but this year was definitely the year of the hydrangea. And it still is looking pretty decent. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get too many new blooms. There's one way in the back there. But I don't know what kind it is. This plant was here when I bought this house. So I don't think it's a ever blooming or whatever those are. But so, you know, it does what it does. Okay, this is a pot of zinnias. I just cut some back. So it's doing really well. Behind it is my bee balm that I did cut back over the weekend. And then this one, the marigolds just really took off. They're taking over the, pretty much everything else in there. So, you know, we'll let them have their moment in the sun. Brand new, that is a brand new coneflower. It's a white coneflower that I just planted, and some coreopsis. This little area is where I have a majority of my milkweed. The zinnias are looking killer, by the way. The zinnias, and those are called oxeye. They grow, as you can see, they're all the way up to the top. They grow 6-7 feet high. But we got hit with the remnants of Debbie, I think on Friday, and I lost most of my milkweed. The water just, you know, took them out. So as you can see, I cut them back. I kept as much as I could because I haven't seen any female monarchs at all. But, and I definitely don't see any eggs on any of these, but they're still in really good condition, and hopefully I'll get some monarch eggs. This plant is called Obedient, and it does bloom this time of year. I've never seen it bloom before because it never really sees the light of day. This year it's doing okay. And so yeah, this doesn't look great back here, but it is what it is. I cut back my irises. I really don't like irises after they bloom. They're just floppy and ugly. I may take these out next year, so we'll have to see. This is a brand new coneflower. I rewarded myself the other day after I spent 8 hours out here weeding and bought that. That one is called, I'm gonna blow it. It's not a double. It is one of the ones that smells good. Fuchsia, sweet fuchsia, it is called. I also bought this one, which is a new Cheyenne Spirit, and it actually has a couple different plants, so it's got both the yellow and red Cheyenne Spirit. The phlox is past its peak, but I kept it. I cut back the regalia. This is a Adobe orange coneflower, and this is a new patch. Well, I added in. I planted that fresh this year. That is a milkweed. That's a common milkweed. This is swamp milkweed. And these are all came back from previous years. And you can see it's all in there. See, different milkweeds bloom at different times, so they're here for different stages of monarchs. This is called world milkweed. And that one is a new plant from this year. This is more swamp, but around here is what's left of my butterfly weed. And that's another whole crop of zinnias coming up. They're looking pretty scraggly at this point because they're kind of getting shaded out, which isn't good. And there's a powwow purple back in there, coneflower. And did I say that? This one's Cheyenne Spirit, but just a different shade. The Cheyenne Spirit has a lot of different shades. All right. This garden, I'm not loving the way it's looking. Again, oh, this rose of Sharon right here was literally, I staked it up on Sunday. It was literally leaning and touching the ground. So I did the best I could to get it kind of back propped up. And, you know, like I said, it changed out all the sun that the flowers are getting. I get that this one looks like a hot mess, but it is what it is. This is a double dipped watermelon sugar coneflower. I think that's what it's called. That's some daisies that are, you know, they've already bloomed. This is what's left of a Rudbeckia hirta. I don't know, it doesn't look to me like, it doesn't look that good. That's all I'm gonna say. The butterfly bush is doing great. This was leaning over, almost touching the ground as well, because it's gotta be 9-10 feet tall at this point. But I didn't need to stake it up, thank God, because I don't think I would have been able to do that. Here's my bee waterer and bird bath. Then again, rue and parsley. Those both attract different types of swallowtail butterflies. They're host plants for that. Then we get into another whole patch of lots of different colors of coneflowers. That's Adobe orange, some powwow. I don't know what this one is. This one grew from seed this year, so it might be powwow. I'm not sure. Rudbeckia, powwow white, butterfly kisses. This one's called Bright Star, this very, very tall one. Those had to be all staked up. Then this one, oh, this was new this year for me. Apricot And it's another one that smells really awesome, and it's just so pretty. Look at these flowers. Love. And then last of the cone flowers, this one's called Green Twister. Not the best sunlight right now, but that's it, everybody. Enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed this little mini garden tour. Until next time. Oh, please tune in on Thursday when I'm dropping my latest DIY video. So I'll see you back here then. You guys have a great couple of days. Bye.